Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We're at 12367 Hampton Drive here in Oregon City. We're located up on the rooftop. We're going down through a 3-inch ABS vent. I'm going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is currently running. We have zeroed out the foot counter here. Off we go. I'm pretty stoked this is ABS plastic. These split levels are by far your trickiest lines to go through the roof vent on. They are often rife with a lot of turns. That smooth plastic pipe really helps get the camera, keep it moving along anyway. And quite a clean sewer line thus far. There's just the ever so slightest amount of grease buildup in the line. It's very minor. Alright, just swapped over to PVC pipe there. And there's our main. Yeah, if only all split levels went this easy. Usually I gotta run the camera out just far enough to find the clean out and then locate and dig it up. Rarely do the turns let you get through these things. That's great. Alright, we're gonna go locate the camera head really quick here while the pipe drains off. And then we'll get a better look at things as we come back in, but thus far, the line looks great. Alright, located the camera head successfully. Line terminates out here on the side street. I describe everything in general as if you're facing the front door, the front of the house from the road. So the line looks like it exits out the left side of the home and then shoots out the side street, possibly comes out the front near the front left corner and then shoots over. As we come back in here, I'm going to see if I can keep my eyes peeled for a clean out. Having a little bit of a time up here with the wind right now, keeping my umbrella in place so I can see. And this thing barely gets into the street before hitting the main. The city locate that's out here is it's off by about 5 feet. It shows it a good, maybe not quite by 5 feet, 4 or 5 feet. Or maybe 2 feet past the curb where we hit the main there. All the PVC pipe looks great, as did the transition joint. And the line looks like it swapped a 4-inch pipe pretty early on. I think it may have done it on one of the Y connection turns where it's a lot harder to visually catch it, but we made a flush transition there into the 4-inch PVC, so I know it happened a while back. So I've got a nasty light glare at home on a TV. It's probably bonehead obvious. I'll I'll be able to see that once I'm in better lighting conditions. But this right here looks like where the clean out ties in, or very close to it. Best way to describe this spot here, I didn't uncover it because I don't want to mess up any pavers right now needlessly. But if you're standing facing the left side of the house now, where the glass door is that you know, the man door into the basement. If you're facing that door, just to the left of the door there is a little planter area. Some bark dust and some flowers in there, little plants. If you go to the front right corner of that planter, you'll notice that the brick there at that corner has a notch cut into it. And there's a rope sticking out of it. It's very crafty and cleverly done. My assumption is that that rope is there so that, and the notch is cut in, so there's probably a knot tied underneath it. So when you lift that rope up, it probably pulls that brick right out of the ground. Underneath that is likely the clean out access. We're within about 16, 18 inches of the house. It's exactly where I would expect to see a clean out access. And someone's clearly put some thought into that brick there and took the time to cut a notch into it, attach a rope to it. So that's my assumption, is that underneath that is the clean out access should you actually need to use it. Whenever you sell your house, if someone has a hard time hunting that thing down, just let them know. I was able to very easily do this from the rooftop, but there is also a clean out there. I just hate pulling those pavers up because sometimes they don't go back into place. Terribly nice without smacking them in with a mallet. Anyway, line looks great. I'm going to do a little review at home. It's mostly fine detail stuff. I'm having a little bit of a time seeing up here right now just because of the light glare. But thus far, the line looks fantastic. Zero standing water in the line, super clean line. Anyhow, line appears to be functioning properly at this time. There is a slight chance you might see something on the report. I don't mention on video here today, but I doubt it. Very nice looking line there. And as the line makes its way out to the street, it shoots out. The line kind of backtracks off this vent. It goes, once you get to the base of the vent, it goes, the line shoots towards the rear of the house, gets past that glass door just by a couple feet, and then turns and shoots out of the left side of the house there. And then it's a funky backtrack. It then runs forward towards the front left corner of the house again, and then turns and shoots out to the street. Where the line ends up turning and straightening out to run off into the road, lines up pretty nicely with the front left corner of the house. But it takes a little bit of a convoluted pathway to get there.